It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they've been looking forward to this game and have to be anxious to tip it off. They've been pretty tight-lipped about the game plan coming in, but very soon we'll find out what approach they're going to take. And for the Celtics, how about their head coach, Brad Stevens? He's a youthful-looking guy. I know he's over 40, doesn't look it, but he's very, very poised.
Well, truthful. I think the one thing that he is he's a straight-up coach who has a no-nonsense approach. He's comfortable in his own skin, and I think he does look younger than 40.
And, he's a young guy, but he's not afraid to challenge his players, and he keeps an even keel. You won't see him breaking any clipboards. I like this guy.
You may not see him breaking any clipboards. That doesn't mean he doesn't do it behind closed doors.
Well, see, there's a difference.
I know.
We like it when you're behind closed doors breaking them. We just don't want it in public. Don't embarrass us.
Here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. And this one features, Chris, two of the more athletic teams in the league. That makes a pretty good setup for us tonight.
Oh, this is the perfect father-son, mother-daughter family game to go to. This is one of those games you'll enjoy and remember your whole life. I mean, the highlights, you'll remember where you were. Something special is going to happen tonight. Trust me.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Tatum out there with Horford, and it's Baines in at the 5. Now, here is Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Shot off the screen. He can't get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big edge for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Brown after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Brown kicks to Irving. Horford with a screen on Westbrook. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, that's just a bad foul there. The refs are going to be all over that one.
Thunder off to a quick start here. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
He May have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Brown outside. Back to Irving. A 3-ball. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Roberson. He dishes it to Westbrook. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3-ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Irving kicks to Baines. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And there's another aspect of his game, the ability to work off the screen. Give this guy any kind of space, and he's going to torch you.
Here's Roberson. Outside Anthony. Top of the key. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the shot goes down.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside for George. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Irving. Brown kicks to Irving. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Left side Westbrook. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Picked by Horford. Here's Irving. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
And Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 7 points.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Irving dishes to Brown. Picked by Horford. Taken away by Anthony. Shoots it from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Here's Irving after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Irving kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Oh! Come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Here's Irving. They set the screen. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
You see how Irving right there capitalized in that situation? He's great at getting into position when screens are involved.
Irving against Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Outside George. Oklahoma City moving it around. For 3. Westbrook gets the 3-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Celtics trail by 10. Irving with the ball. He's got 5. It's good. Irving's got 7.
You better D up Irving from the mid-range. He's as consistent as he gets from there.
Adams with the screen on Irving. Fires from the line. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Irving passes to Horford. The dish to Brown. Goes up the baseline, and that one comes up a bit short. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Roberson. And here's George. Westbrook wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Irving drives in. Westbrook pulls it in.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for him.
Here's Anthony. The rebound by the Celtics. Now Tatum. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
Anthony dishes to George. Out to Anthony. Fires for three. Anthony missing again. Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Tatum. George with the defensive effort. Westbrook against Irving. Double team on Westbrook. The shot by George wide open. George missing again.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Westbrook against Irving. Here's Horford. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Excellent job by Horford to shoot that as soon as he caught it. Just outstanding at giving the D no time to react.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Irving against Westbrook. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Here's Roberson. Right side George. Outside Anthony. He makes that one drop. Only a second, 5 tries.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Well, yeah, they've set an aggressive tone early. The trick is maintaining this momentum. It's easy to get complacent.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Patterson, he's checked in for Anthony. Grant comes in for George. That's Felton in for Roberson. Celtics trail by 10. And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
Now here's Westbrook. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Outside, Felton. 4 on the clock. Patterson, the screen. Shot off the pick. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They set the pick. Here's Smart. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Smart's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
Felton kicks to Westbrook. Fades and shoots. Al Horford with the rebound. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Abrinas is checked in. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Picked by Horford. And the wide-open shot from Morris. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Felton kicks to Grant. Here's Patterson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going after him.
Rozier the pass to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. They set the pick. Horford with a screen on Felton. Smart with the ball. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Abrinas kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now here's Patterson. He's guarded closely. Here's Abrinas. Can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 10. Smart with the ball. Now Felton defending. Nice shot by Smart.
Like a freight train running downhill. Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Screen by Adams. Here's Felton. Banked in off the glass. Felton's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Smart kicks to Morris. Shoots over Grant. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Flip mode. 9-7.
And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, but also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Rozier. Also, Smart out there. Marcus Morris is out there with Horford.
Just the presence of the D in the lane is enough to make him short-arm that layup.
Here's Rozier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The putback. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Abrinas, guarded by Smart. Grant dishes to Felton. Adams outside. Here's Abrinas. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Celtics trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Screen by Adams. Abrinas the pass to Adams. Outside, Felton. He kicks it to Patterson. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Patterson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Oklahoma City. And the Celtics signed Brad Stevens to a 6-year contract to lure him away from Butler in college basketball. Chris, they were very confident he'd be a great coach.
Well, they might want to pull out their pen and have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Well, there are a lot of players who seemingly have ice in their veins when the game is on the line. They do not blink. When you think about those kind of players, who might be the most mentally tough in the league right now?
Well, it's so hard to tell who really is mentally tough because you don't know what these guys are thinking. But I know who looks like just cold stone, just merciless players out there, and that's Kawhi Leonard because you never know. You know Kawhi is a nice guy, but, you know, he'll shoot a shot that'll end the game and then just give you such a cold look. And I think Isaiah Thomas is that way. I mean, I think so many players, of course, LeBron, Curry have been that way their whole career. But Kawhi Leonard seems to be that next coming of ice in his veins.
And the Celtics with possession here after the miss from Raymond Felton. Rozier kicks to Smart. They get it back. The Thunder leading by 12. Outside, Felton. Now the pass to Abrinas. Kicks it to Adams. Screen by Adams. The feed to Grant. Outside, Felton. Adams sets the pick for Felton. Doesn't go either for Felton. Celtics trail by 12. And here's Smart. Al Horford shoots the 3. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Adams. And it's George in for Jeremy Grant. And then for Boston, Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Rozier. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's George. He has 7. They swipe it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Larkin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, George. Anthony dishes to Felton. Patterson setting the pick for Felton. And it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, just fantastic defense for Morris, getting right in the face of the shooter and coming up with the rejection.
To the left side wing. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Patterson.
He gets the shot he was looking for and he just can't bury it.
Picked his pocket. Now here's Tatum. Defended by George. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Tatum. Felton kicks to Anthony. Now here's Patterson. He has 5. He feeds it to Felton. Back to Patterson. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Patterson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Greg, the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats love him. And he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
And the Thunder with some changes. Roberson comes in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Raymond Felton. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving comes in for Smart. Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. From deep, Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Outside Irving. A steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pass to Westbrook. Baseline jumper. Outside for George. They get it again. Roberson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Roberson's got 4 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 14. Irving with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Irving gets hot in no time. One of the most decorated scorers in the league.
And Westbrook, here we go. Westbrook double team. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
Well, that's a streak shooter. Each attempt he makes good on, you see his confidence build.
Here's Larkin. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside Irving. Shot off the pick. Here's Baines. In the corner, Irving with it. Morris a screen. Tipped away. Here's Roberson. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds it to Anthony. Over Morris. 6 on the shot clock and misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 15. Larkin, the pass to Irving. Dishes to Tatum. Morris outside. Jumper off the screen. Here's Baines, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
That's what every team needs, guys getting after it on the offensive boards.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward. And I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn, work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really
nice. Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Brown outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's rare for rookies to come into the NBA ready at the defensive end. But you know what, C-Webb? Jaylen Brown already more than solid.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a great frame. He plays physical. He's in a great system, and he wants it. He'll only get better with time.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And really, the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebounding.
And Brown drops them both. You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. Very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
He dishes it to Baines. Pass to Irving. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You see the cleverness of Irving on that play, able to get his shot off despite getting whacked. And just think about this. Kyrie Irving in his single season at Duke, he only played 11 games. He was limited to 11 games. Still, he was the #1 overall pick. That's just game. And then he justified it winning Rookie of the Year. Incredible.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Irving. And Kyrie Irving with a historically great rookie campaign, but some have said he hasn't improved a whole lot on that big entrance into the NBA.
His defense is still a work in progress, and that's what he has to shore up if he's going to enter the conversation for maybe best point guard in the world. But to me, he's already in that conversation.
Brown dishes to Irving. They set the screen. Tatum kicks to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Patterson, the screen. Roberson, the pass to Carmelo. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Patterson. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Irving. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. But they get it back. Double team on Westbrook. Anthony with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And that one's good. Westbrook.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
There's the dish to Horford. And Brown now atop the key. Irving against Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Irving double team.
Jump on. Cool. You two players.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 10. outside Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Celtics trail by 13. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Passes it to Irving. Here's Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on George.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
And so he hits both.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier, that's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook dishes to Felton. Screen by Adams. Shot clock at 6. Felton the pass to Westbrook. Shot from the wing. The shot that time not on target. Brown outside. From past the arc. That shot off the mark. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thunder lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screens, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. You know, we're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish. Came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Kyrie, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, my question is, who are their playmakers? We saw too much dribbling, too little ball movement, too few assists. Well, it's not rocket science. You don't have to have a degree in any kind of science. The best teams always have and always will be unselfish.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background as the cars stream down I-40. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit Coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Celtics trail by 11. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Anthony out there with Paul George. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Brown. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Brown with it. Outside Irving. Back to Brown. Over Anthony. Gets a hand on it, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
You have got to box out Horford on the glass, given his size.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Adams sets the pick for Anthony. They get it back. Adams' shot is off. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum dishes to Irving. Picked by Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Here's George. Second chance shot, and Anthony lays it in. Anthony's got 6.
Oh, but they got that one to fall, and they need to keep it up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
Picked by Horford. Brown kicks to Horford. Over Anthony. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Celtics trail by 11. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They set the pick. Irving kicks to Baines. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 5 points in the game.
Now look, Irving is a superb passer. He's skilled at slicing passes over to his teammates in the pick and roll.
Adams with the screen on Irving. Westbrook against Irving. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Irving for 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. They get Russell Westbrook. The Thunder leading by 6. It's George on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Brown. Irving with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Shoots from the elbow. Another miss by Westbrook.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Irving passes to Baines. Irving kicks to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Oklahoma City. Brown, no good on the free throw. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? Both, when you were a young player getting it, and maybe as an older player when you were preaching.
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine.
Wow.
What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. Just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so, to me, the veteran presence is everything. Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I would have paid him to do that. So, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out with life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear. Westbrook against Irving. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Just 5 to shoot. High arcing shot. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got 11.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Westbrook against Irving. Kicks it to Horford. Picked by Horford. Larkin, the pass to Horford. Off the screen. And that one comes up a bit short.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Anthony kicks to Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
And the Thunder making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Both free throws good from Westbrook.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
Irving dishes to Horford. Back to Irving. Picked by Horford. The pass to Morris. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Thunder leading by 6. And Westbrook.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Picked by Horford. Outside Irving. Here's Larkin. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's tipped.
And they continue to control the glass.
Outside Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Pass to Abrinas. Over Irving. Abrinas' shot is off. Celtics trail by 8. And here's Irving. 20 points for him. Picked by Horford. Irving double team. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Thunder leading by 8. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Larkin kicks to Irving. Horford with a screen on Patterson. Just 5 on the clock. Irving attacking.
Irving is one of the fastest guys in the game. Sensational at drawing contact on his way to the rack.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that. But with his scoring and shooting, should make this offense even more potent.
First one falls for him.
If you ask me, Irving has quickly ascended into one of the league's best players. I mean, a fast, lethal point guard with a beautiful jump shot. What else can you ask for?
Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Russell Westbrook. And so Irving nails both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Felton kicks to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Anthony against Morris. Steps back and fires. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 8 points.
And when you put a player of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system, you have to expect good things. Irving does so much for himself and others. The longer he plays with the team, I think the more comfortable he'll become.
And here's Morris for 3.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Irving. The screen from Brown. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. And Grant sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He gets that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They set the screen. The feed to Smart. Grant against Brown. 6 on the shot clock.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Well, Chris, you can't shortchange this roster, but their coach, Brad Stevens, one of the best in the game.
Well, you remember his 6 years at Butler? He took them to the title game twice. I mean, what he's done with this team is no less impressive.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a change here. George is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Well, the one thing you notice about the Celtics, they look for players with a chip on their shoulder. They want players with that inner fire, that love competition.
George double teamed. Here's Felton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And you look up and down the Celtics roster, Chris, a lot of guys who play with a chip on their shoulder.
Well, that's how you build a culture. It rubs off on the other players. I mean, you have to find those guys, though. It's not something you can teach.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
The offensive rebound, Tice. Paul George with the steal. Back to Felton for the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Here's Brown, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City.
Oh, Brown is just fearless, Kevin. I mean, especially when it comes to going right into the contact.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Patterson. He's perfect from the line this time. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Anthony dishes to Grant. He kicks to George. Outside, Felton. The offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Keep it simple, know yourself, and that's how he gets his minutes. He doesn't stop battling for rebounds even when the score is lopsided. He knows his role.
And there's the call on Felton. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
And the first one at the line is good.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
And so he hits both. And the 6th pick in the 2014 draft out of Oklahoma State, one of the Cowboys, Marcus Smart, might not put up eye-popping numbers, Chris, but they love what he brings to the table.
Yeah, it's all about his heart. I mean, his offensive game has been a little slow to develop. He doesn't shoot great percentages, And when his team needs him most, it seems like he always has a big impact on the game, whether offensively, defensively, a big rebound. He's just a good luck charm for them. He's almost like the leprechaun.
Grant the pass to Anthony. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Rozier. Brown outside. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper from Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Felton kicks to George. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. George has got 11 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Morris dishes to Brown. There's the pick. On the wing, Brown puts up a 3. It's good from long range. 10 points for him.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Now, here's Felton. He's guarded closely. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Over Morris. Bank shot. No good. And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Okay, hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happen. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Rozier in at point guard. And it's Baines missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
We have a step back. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Rozier. He feeds it to Baines.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
Pass to Rozier, just 5 on the clock. There's the screen. All alone. Hits the front of the rim and out. And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a two-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Smart passes to Rozier. To the middle. Here's Baines. Boston needs to get off a shot. Smart wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
There's a good screen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside, Felton. In the corner, George with it. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. Felton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the 3 at a ridiculous rate.
Feeds to Smart. Over Felton. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The 3 from George. And it's George again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Back to Brown. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Boston making a switch here. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 9-1 run. Over to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 15. Now Smart dishes it to Larkin. Pass to Horford. Kicks it to Baines. It's stolen by Adams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Grant. Misses in close. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Picked by Horford. Larkin kicks to Tatum. At the elbow, Horford. Shoots over Grant. Horford gets the bucket.
And Horford is a calm presence on the court and in the locker room. He simply skies up and buries jumpers routinely over stiff defense.
Grant dishes to Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Westbrook. Celtics trail by 15. Larkin kicks to Horford. There's the screen. He dishes it to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the 3 ball is good.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
Anthony's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
But give the coach a little credit. It's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
And they get it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Anthony kicks to Adams. It's George on the wing. And it's George again missing. Celtics trail by 20. Now here's Tatum. The dish to Smart. Horford with the screen on George. In the corner, Horford with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
It's George on the wing. Over Tatum. Here's Adams. And it's sent back by Horford.
Wow, the rim protection by Horford. I mean, Al Horford standing 6'10", always played bigger.
They shoot again. Westbrook, no good. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Tatum passes to Larkin. There's the pass to Horford. Drops in the tray. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Horford in his 9th season in the league started making the three-pointer a big part of his offensive game. I mean, it's a shot you have to respect.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Paul George kind of made it known of his desire to leave for L.A. after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And for Paul George, who knows what the future holds for him, but Greg, he is a great fit, it would seem, for the Thunder.
Listen, you give the Thunder another star to pair with Westbrook, and they're taking a leap of faith here with George.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Irving comes in for Larkin. Second free throw, no good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Baseline J on the way, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
And his ability to knock down shots from the mid-range. I mean, he just seems to roll that ball so easily off his fingertips. It looks like it's going in every time.
Yep, that one goes in there. Anthony's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Irving dishes to Baines. Brown outside. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
What a total 180-degree turn here. He wasn't making anything in the first half, but he looks like a totally different player now in the second half.
Westbrook kicks to George. Back to Westbrook. 5 on the clock, over Irving. And there's another one for the Thunder. Celtics trail by 18. Pass to Baines. The feed now to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. They set the pick. And a wide open look for Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's now 25 points for Kyrie Irving. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics on D. 15-point game. There's the pick. Westbrook kicks to George. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And George just has that extra gear. Well, once he kicks into it, he is nearly impossible to stop.
Here's Tatum. He's off on that one. Adams, some nice D. Oklahoma City leading by 18. George passes to Westbrook. Outside Anthony. Pass to Roberson. Lets it go with a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brown kicks to Tatum. He feeds it to Irving. Dishes it to Baines. Clock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Brown. This one for 3. Excellent D there from Anthony.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Oklahoma City.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Russell Westbrook.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Horford with it. Now Anthony defending. Horford's shot is good.
Oh, now Horford, I mean, a very capable ball handler for a big man. I like to see him take advantage and attack the rim.
The Thunder shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Adams with the screen on Irving. Off the screen. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Feeds it to Tatum. Irving against Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Larkin. A 3-pointer, no good. Felton with the ball. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carmelo. The team has had a nice run of late here. What do you think's been the difference?
We're just feeling a little bit more confident than we have in the past. just take it in one day at a time. Something to click. And we're doing our job right now. We trust in one another. We believing in one another on both ends of the court, and it's working for us.
Chemistry's really showing up nicely now, Melo. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.